Alright, warriors, welcome back. Before we get started, let's do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis to breathe in deep, hold it, release together, and just bring us back into a zone of listening without self-conviction. And also letting us know that when there's a reprobate dumbass with a crown, a narcissist, just instigating bullshit with you throughout your day, or even if it's just casually 5 seconds, that it doesn't destroy or ruin your day. See, narcissists want to have that kind of power over you that look, think about this. How much energy must it take to wake up angry? To wake up pissed offerist? This is why I need you to remind you. You wake up happy, go fucking jolly. You see, you don't need to be sold on a cold shower in the morning. Maybe on occasion, maybe. You know, accidental drunk. Hey, it happens. That's what I hear. Look, the thing of it is this. It takes so much more, and it's that much more exhausting to be negative and hateful. To wake up with no reason to be angry and find one, my gosh, that's just got to be all kind of fucked up. But 5 seconds is going to get you to realize that that's what you're dealing with. To remind you that you got a retard asking you to dumb down to their level for they can win. Because they know you ain't going to pick them for the team. They got to convince you you're their equal. Now you understand. That's what that reprobate mind is. 5 seconds, warriors. And then we're going to draw some cards later, I'm going to share with you. And it comes from a deck called Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. And I added Narcissist or Redneck. Could be a combination of all of them. But this is like new red flags to look out for in layman's terms. Because some of us ain't got time to be reading no fucking manual. I already done it. Read it frontwards, backwards. Studied all kinds of doctrine, faith, religions. And warriors, what I gathered from all of them is this much. They're warnings. Everyone that ever could communicate in written form or in stone tablet was warning the world about the reprobate mind. They just didn't call it narcissism back then. The most vile words that they could find to identify and or to storytell so that it would never be forgotten and be passed forward as poetry or rhyme were warnings that there are bad people among us. 5 seconds gets you to remember that. The one thing we've always held near and dear as intelligence has been to warn our future selves. 5 seconds, warriors. Let's talk about reverse narcology and how we can apply it. How easy it is. I just need you to tap into that. And don't forget to subscribe us. It's more delicious that way. Come on now. Let's do this. 5 seconds. Release slowly. All right. Now I forgot my fucking coffee. Yeah, I sure did. I left it inside. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny thing. This trailer behind me had a bumper sticker on it once. And it only lasted one day. One freaking day. And it was on my travel trailer. It said, I sleep around. I guess that makes me unfuckable. Warriors, like I said, on the bottom right-hand corner, Jewy or Jewy? Jewy or Jewy? There's a little picture of me skydiving, falling from the sky. Tickle my belly. If you tickle my belly, you scroll over and you hit subscriptions, and you got it. Ta-da! And then you can hit join if you like. And man, look, if you join, that would be even more better bestest, because that would show your support, and you can, like having a cup of coffee or a coffee and a donut. Warriors, let's talk about narcissists and how to destroy that ego of theirs, and it's so fucking easy. Get this. And I'm gonna go over it, being indifferent. And this is what I mean by being indifferent. Basically, what you're saying is, you're just like everyone else. You're not fucking special. And there's not much to you. And when you're dealing with narcissists, what I want you to understand is that it's not for the purpose of hurting them, but acting indifferent is going to keep you safe from being a future target. That's what you're doing. It's a offense defense posture. And if you're able to do this at the onset with everyone, warriors would demonstrate and posture differently. And until you get to know that and see it operate, then you're going to start being able to identify. But see, there's so much self-work in you still to be done, that it's going to seem like that's all you're doing is fending off narcissists, ignorance, reprobates, reptilians, chameleons, dead people. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Cum receptacles. I mean, must I say more? Shame is another. And look, people talk about shame in a lot of these content creators and coaches, but what I mean by this in my feelings is this. Their self-image is protecting them from having to deal with shame. See, a lot of content creators will tell you, oh, the shame is what kills them. No, the shame's what keeps them running. See, shame is a word to them, but never been experienced. In that list, you can put love, empathy. You see what I'm saying? Okay, shame is one of those. Shame is a thing only spoken by people who are ready and able to self-reflect, have a mental maturity and capacity to think beyond self and now include others. And when you reach another level of thought, an epiphany of a world order and a culture to appreciate comes in to be considered, and the ripple effects of decisions made. And the broader the consideration for others, in other words, humanity, now you lose all sense of division and chaos. And now you understand how liberating and free you really are, and how divided we're conquered. United, we won't fall. We are, by design, made to want to live. Warriors, reverse narcology is simply this. Narcissists dish out indifference, the silent treatment, right? They dish out smearing, the shaming tactics, insults and guilt, right? No contact, they disappear, weeks on end, sometimes for months, sometimes just for a couple of days if they're testing the waters. At the beginning, kind of. You want to see if you have a little attachment, jealousy in you to see, well, what are they doing? What are they up to? The other is going to be destruction of reputation. Reverse narcology now entails this. You be indifferent. You hold them accountable for their actions. In other words, force them to deal with the shame they run from, but they must deal with them verbally in front of you, which is not going to ever happen. Ever happen. Ever fucking happen. God, it's just not. Warriors, the other is when you go no contact. Reverse narcology, when you apply it, it's more devastating to the narcissist. See, they can dish it out, they can't take it. You don't understand how powerful a statement that is and how true it holds. Unless you were raised among family members and siblings that have been discarded and have been totally discarded, as in someone went no contact with them, and see what they go through. It's a change unlike no other, even physically. I once took a picture of my brother going through this state, this process. We were just piling around, took a picture, and I showed him. He looked at that, and even he was floored, begging me to delete it. Don't post that, don't post that, don't put it. It was a whole different people. Mortification's a bitch. And I've seen more than you can ever shake a stick at to make me think otherwise. That's why I can tell you, narcissists do feel. Why do you think they run from having to deal with the shame? Because what it is you're going through and feeling through your awareness and connecting the dots, imagine how paralyzing that was to you. You remember the very first time? And now as puzzle pieces start to gather and you start to, it kind of loses its sense of amazement. It still kind of takes your breath away a little bit, a smidgen, if you will, but not like the first time. Shut up. I'm just saying, it hurt a little at first. No, bullshit, it hurt a lot at first. But as time progresses, nothing tends to surprise you no more. And what you need to understand is with narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, and even borderlines, the histrionic is the one that, woo, man, off the top. But I'm going to tell you this. They are not able to deal with those feelings that shame brings. You see, that kind of shit right there is what it is they're running from. And what you don't understand is every week, month, year that goes by, they keep adding more to the plate. They keep adding more, like a glutton for lust. More dicks, more kitty cat, poonanny, poontang, whatever it is, body count, because remember, many of them's fluidity. Remember? They'll jump. It don't make a damn to them. Attention's attention. In their world, narcissists, men and women, are just a series of holes to be plugged until they dry up and got nothing else to offer, because there is no substance. There's no character. Hell, not even a hobby to speak of. Warriors, reputation destruction, when they were doing this, reverse narcology dictates this. You're going to destroy their reputation through your truth and silence. I have been in many a conversation circles where opinions were being made of someone, and my silence on the subject screamed so loudly that even one of my friends that happened to be in the circle went, "Chico, I know you. If you ain't got shit to say, don't say nothing at all, huh?" And I just smiled, looked down. He said, "That's enough for me. Fuck him. You ain't got to tell me shit." Warriors, once you tie in to your tribe, it's that vibe that screams the truth. And that's what the narcissist hates, is this. Narcissists know that people will listen to you more and more the more you gain control over your mental maturity. The more you are in control of feelings, and the more you respond and not react. Your truth and authenticity has more power when spoken, and more attention is given because you speak less, observe more, and you don't take it personally. Warriors, you're going to command an audience the narcissist once had. An audience you didn't ask for. An audience the narcissist recruited to go against you are now all your number one fans. That you can give thanks to the narcissist for, because now you're truly unfuckable. Unfuckable with. Unfuckable. Where it is this. Dang it, man. Let me read some remarks. Check this out. We got some warrior remarks I want to share with you. For those of you that maybe you forgot to read one, or you go, oh, damn, that's pretty deep. I want to share these with you because it gives a different insight because of our different walks or journeys that brought us all into this same awareness. It's kind of like, let's just say the divine placed an order for a hamburger and we was all turned loose. Different people around the world, we're all in charge of now making a hamburger. We're all going to make it differently. In fact, every one of them going to taste different. But every one of them is going to be a hamburger. That's what this journey did for all of us. It brought us together in union to speak a language, a special language. It's because you were able to transmute and alchemize what would have destroyed and has destroyed and will destroy many. And you were able to convert that into a power. You were able to use the narcissist as your catalyst to the truth. Yeah, you're not their favorite. No, not anymore. Not that you were ever, really. But if you were main supply, if you were like the main vein, poke her right there. Get in the neck. Yeah, you're missed. This one comes from Truth Fix, is the avatar name. Truth Fix says, the emptiness of the narc's eyes I will never forget, and the light of a life she made for herself, headed back to the poison from which she came, and showed the whole lot she was a compulsive liar. Keep away from them. They show their own hand in the end. And they think they are loved, when in reality their circle can't even stomach them. Another one by Mark Abel. Yes, it's really easy to strike a nerve when all your being is transparent and direct with them. The dill pickle with a crown attacks you as an aggressor, then plays the victim. We're talking about an insidious social intention to wear your self-respect down to confusion, fear, and doubt. Remember, folks, the narc is waiting on you to feed them, supply, meet. And so it's important to not only have emotional detachment in response to the aggression, don't be invested in the abuse you're hearing or feeling. It's all non-personal. The narcissist's motivations and tactic and strategic, such as going between the aggressor then playing the victim, implying you are the one who needs psychiatric help. So don't be fooled by the fool. It's important for you as a socially responsible being and a socially sincere being to not expect any kind of respect or decency from them. because them respecting you, or for that matter anyone else, doesn't exist. You're dealing with an empty black hole, so cancel your investment as such. Thanks always, Jesse. The insights are appreciated. Another one from Juan Valdez. Juan Valdez? Juan Valdez, is that the coffee bean guy? Nah. Juan Valdez says, I get depressed with the amount of sadness I see in people. Sad people. I still don't understand why I have always attracted broken people ever since I can remember. I wonder if it's my personality, but I was so young when I remember this magnetism starting that my personality wasn't even developed. I get the narcs prey upon good-natured people with poor boundaries, but there has to be more to it than just reading paracommunication like subtle body language. I actually asked one girl. I waited weeks for the right time to ask so I might get an honest as possible answer. What she told me was disturbing. Said she didn't really know what it was, but it was instinctual. And all I know is I was hyper aware of you the first time I was in a room with you. That's what she said. It's spiritual. Best I can tell, they are the devil's children. And just like God's kids, they have a job to do, whether they realize it or not. That job is to hinder the child of God so that child doesn't fulfill his purpose. At the very least, they steal your time. They're excellent at that. They steal whatever else too. But as long as they can rob you of time, anyway, I'm so down to everything. I want to go home. That's pretty cool. Warriors, let's go over these cards. I picked at random. I'm going to pretend I'm shuffling. Okay. I did them like that. Drunk, stoner, stupid, narcissist, or redneck. Which one could it be? Wouldn't care if they got caught masturbating. Calls dibs on people at parties. Is directionally challenged. Is plotting revenge right now. Laughs at jokes they didn't get. Possesses superhuman bullshit capabilities. Uses dude as both statement and a question. For real, for real. How about this one? Somehow knows everyone. Pees outside when the bathroom's open. Repeatedly fucks up beer pong rules. Thinks they could take that guy. Yeah, him. Whiskey. Tequila. All right, Warriors, thanks for your support. Appreciate it. And I wanted to share something with you. How body language is so important. You know, we go over these red flags: drunk, stoner, stupid, narcissist, or redneck. But in all reality, it's kind of like this. I want to share something with you. I got a big pickle. I got a big pickle. Now, I'm not lying. It's a ginormous pickle. And stop what the fuck you're doing, look at me. Because if your significant other is looking at this here, there's two kind of body language. There's guilty and I wish. And see, I wish is that look, body language. Guilty is take a look around. I'm just saying, don't deny yourself all your senses when you're operating in the devil's playground. Warriors, get out there and own it. Shake the dirt off your ass. You're numero uno. And I'm proud of you. Baby steps. Apply 1 or 2 golden nuggets. Eventually, you're going to be the one sharing shortcuts. I promise. It's never goodbye, warriors. It's always until next time. Les mando besos y abrazos. Namaste.
And I've been counting down